So today we're going to talk even deeper about the newer technologies, and these are all around really enforcing secure email transport. The way email has worked for most of the last 40 years is it used to be that you would go hit a email server and it would say, would you like to send it encrypted? And you could say yes or no. If you said yes, then the servers would negotiate an encryption method and send the email through an encrypted connection. And so that meant that as those ones and zeros flew across the internet, people observing those ones and zeros flying by couldn't easily understand what was happening because it's encrypted. The challenge always was you could just say, no, I want it unencrypted, and it would downgrade it to being non-encrypted. It would send it plain text. Well, in a world of compliance requirements and HIPAA and privacy and security, we'd rather send things encrypted. And in Microsoft 365, you can actually send a rule that says, hey, outbound, all my email outbound needs to go encrypted. If the receiving source doesn't approve encrypted email, then don't send it. And I've done that for a number of customers, and most of the time your outbound email is going to flow just fine. 99% of the email servers in the world are going to accept encrypted email. And if they aren't, then you probably don't want to be sending it. Somebody's running something that's not set up properly, and you don't want to send them email. Inbound, it's a little harder. There's a lot more mail coming in that's not encrypted, and a lot of that's because of spam and phishing and there's a lot more noise inbound, and so it's harder to enforce it. But Microsoft is starting to build out some technologies that allow them to enforce email encryption and start to define that for your company.